Habang kanina pa tayo nagkikwentuhan over sports5.ph, we now welcome in our live audience over TV5. Nagmumula po kami dito sa Inares Center sa Antipolo. PBA Wednesday, ang inyong tip-off game. It is going to be Blackwater Elite fighting for their tournament lives as they take on Barako Bull Energy Cola. Mag-umarjon with the good Dr. Andy Howe ang inyong mga makakasama. Do or die or now or never para dito sa Blackwater. Ito na mga Barako Bull, may nakuwang bagong point guard. Just a few games ago, nag-trade sila for Paulo Obalde and looks like he's finally at home.
Yeah, Paulo Obalde really gave a very impressive performance against the Talk and Text Tropang Texters in Biñan, Laguna. And you can see he's still using his wile and guile. The fact that he may not be as quick as some of the other point guards in the league, he definitely has the experience. Can score on the outside, can score on the inside. And it's also a very tough defender. Plus, he has good height for a point guard. Look at the game against, well, he just came here. The first few games in Barako, he just entered the team coming in from the San Miguel team. But he had a great 19-point performance, highlighted by a very good scoring bench in the second half of that ball game.
And for more on Paulo Valdez, sama na natin ang ating third man para sa hapon na ito, si Mr. Jatsulit.
Maguhin, Doc J, kinikwento sa akin kanina ni Paulo na medyo nagulat daw siya dun sa balita ng trade between him and Jerick Fortuna. Pero sabi niya sa akin, alam niya rin na that's all part of being a PBA player at ginagamit niya lang daw yun, na motivation niya yun. The same thing was his motivation nung big game niya against Talk and Text. Tonight, however, hindi pa sure kung maglalaro itong si Paulo dahil 70 to 80% lang daw siya after straining his left calf in practice the other day. Sabi niya naman ready siya maglaro pero ang sabi niya raw sa kanyang coach is kung magiging liability lang siya sa depensa, iupo na lang daw siya. Balik sa inyo.
So, masamang balita yan para sa Barako, Doc.
Well, I was asking him, he said he's okay. And you have to remember, Maguhin, this is the first team that drafted him. I was with that team, Red Bull, when the time we drafted this guy. And we saw a future in him. Of course, it took him some time to really get his niche here in the PBA.
Speaking of the future, Doc, ang isang sinasabing baka maging future ng prangkisa na itong Barako Bull Energy si JC Intal. At ang nilalaro niya ngayon, ang napapansin na lahat, parang Pipin daw. He gives a little bit of everything para dito sa Energy Cola.
Well, he has not really been known for being a good defensive player. But in the game against Talk and Text, I think he did a very good job against Matt Banielas. No? Plus the fact that he was also one of the top scorers for the Barako team. Definitely a very talented player. JC's been in the league for quite a while. I think he entered in 2006 or 7, something like that, maybe 7. And then, it's been quite a while. He's also been a traveler, but there is still a lot of upside with JC Intal. He definitely is a good offensive player.
So JC Intal back in action para dito sa Barako Bull Energy. Titignan natin anong gagawin niya sa maghapon na ito. Pagbalingan naman ulit natin ng pansin, etong Blackwater Elite. Now or never, Doc. Kano ka-importante itong ball game na to, lalo na magpakita ang lahat ng player, lalong-lalo na itong daw si Jason Ballesteros.
Well, Jason Ballesteros is one of their big men na matagal nang inaasahan. I think when he was drafted early, I think Meralco was one of them.
Yeah.
Marami silang inaasahan because he was a tower of power in the center slot when he was with San Sebastian. No? He was a great blocker. He could score underneath the basket. But he hasn't been giving that ever since he entered the pros. Now, of course, nagkaroon siya ng problema because your matchup against Asi Taulabo, who had a spectacular game and really a power player. So foul trouble did not do him any good. Let's see if he can do better against a Mick Pinisi or a Dave Marcelo or a Jake Pascual in this ball game.
Para sa karagdagang balita, balikan natin si Mr. Jatsulit.
Winento rin sa akin kanina ni Jason kung gaano siya ka-frustrated dun sa practically no-show niya against the NLEX Road Warriors. Pero mas frustrated daw siya dahil kung sino pa yung pinakamatanda at kung sino pa yung naka-Chuck Taylor lang, yun daw yung pumatay sa kanila in that game. And while aminado si Jason na may kasalanan siya doon dahil tao niya si Asi, china-challenge niya rin daw ang kanyang lahat ng kakampi para mag-step up dahil depensa daw talaga ang kailangan nilang puhunan at tutukan dahil opensa naman daw dadating yan. Balik sa inyo, Magu.
Yung potential neto ni Jason, Doc, tandaan natin, naimbitahan din to be part of the pool nung Gilas 1.
Yeah, he's a good player, but I think he really must develop a perimeter game. He has no jump shot at the moment to really force the opponents to come out and meet him. Now, he's a good player. Once he gets the ball on the inside, if he seals well, he gets offensive rebound, mabigat yan. But he must exert more power. In other words, I think he must build his upper body strength because as far as his leaping ability is concerned, there is no question about that.
Ang isa sa mga nakatawag pansin nung huling laro na itong Blackwater, Doc, Eh si OG Minor, aba, naglagay ba naman ng butike sa kanyang ulo? Pero yung laro naman niya, more than a hairstyle ang pinakita.
Well, the new Samson obviously has found a lot of power with his hairstyle. Binibiro nga natin siya. But I really like this guy's attitude. He really is a player. Like I said, if he matures with his game, I think he really has a place in the PBA because he does have a perimeter game as well as an inside game.
Kita niyo, medyo pinapahaba na ni OG Minor yung kanyang
Bakit?
buhok.
Bakit magu?
Babaguhin daw niya yung style.
Ano? Ganon?
Gagawin naman daw gagamba sa susunod.
Sabi ko
nga
pa
sa
maging Spider-Man, ha?
kaya sabi ko nga sa kanya, Doc, kailangan manalo kayo tonight o today para magkaroon kayo ng pag-asang makausad pa at makita pa namin tumubo pa talaga yung gagamba na yan. So, laban ng Sapula-Sapote coming to you live from the Inares Center in Antipolo. It is Blackwater fighting for their tournament lives kontra dito sa Barako Bull Energy, and the red shirts of Barako win the opening tap.
Maganda rin itong matchup because si Artadi maganda rin ang linaro para sa Blackwater noong nakaraan. His matchup here against R.R. Garcia, no? Alam mo naman, madikit dumipensa ito si Artadi, no?
Pinisi is joined by Miranda, Pascual, Intal, and R.R. Garcia. Airball ang unang tikata neto Barako Bull Energy. Nasa Blackwater na ang bola. Artadi, as Doc mentioned, is running the show kasama sina Gamalinda, Paundo, Ballesteros. At etong si Celis. Ang gulat din itong si Rabi Celis nung nakaraang laro ng Blackwater Elite. Artadi flips it up.
So far, we've had two air balls taken by two different players, no?
Intal going all the way to the right side. Napakapit yung Pectus na yan. And it is Barako Bull Energy drawing first blood.
He's about to get married soon, so obviously he's a very inspired person. I was joking with him, malapit na ako. But I think he's a very inspired person with his game. You know, Casey, remember, he also played for Inepa, and he was also a good player for them in having some very, very good big games. There is the perimeter shot that he has to develop for Ballesteros.
Itong si JC Intal, naging journeyman na rin dito sa PBA.
Yes.
No? Still has yet to find a permanent home. Pero ito na kaya yung magiging franchise niya, Doc?
Well, medyo matagal na rin siya. And there's the guy that you were talking about at the start, si Faundo. Talagang maganda ang perimeter game niya. He's a natural 4. Sometimes just has to play in the 5, but he is a natural power forward. And Leo Isaac has found the position for him in this team.
Tabla ang ating labanan sa dos. Pinisi gets it over to Garcia. Three-pointer on the way. RR delivers. Lamang ng tatlo ang Energy Cola.
Maganda ang depensa ng Blackwater doon, Mago. Ang problema lang, mas maganda gumalaw ang bola ng Barako. And you know, with Nick Pinisi as like the point center, magaling talaga pumasa yan si Nick.
Celis to Paundo. Same spot. This time around, pinagsak kay Ballesteros. Jason misses from point blank though.
Yun ang sinasabi natin. You have to be able to finish. And why wasn't he able to finish? The upper body strength. Maliit yung kalaban niya eh.
Binabanggit na niya kanina kay Jat sa kwento na frustrated siya sa nangyari sa kanya last game. Does that come into play this afternoon, Doc? Na gusto mo bumawi, hindi gigil ka?
Well, that's true. But she is not a player that has a lot of confidence. So mahirap yan. Pag nagmimitis ka ng malalapit, talagang pabagsak ang kumpiyansa mo.
Celis in trouble. Out to Artadi. Hit lightning for 3. Iuubra. Intal picks it up para sa Barako. Miranda in the front court looking to outmuscle Artadi. Sobrang alang on that layup. Paundo gets it back over to Paul. Artadi running into trouble. Gets it out to their specialist, Bam Bam Gamalinda. Artadi na naman. Kicks it over. Celis down the gut of the defense using that sidestep. Baliktad nga lang ang Pectus niya doon.
Correct. He had a very nice penetrating move. He just couldn't finish using the glass.
Miranda pulls up from the elbow. Denok on the third attempt finally gets his 2 points.
Well, si Artadi, he should realize na he has to stay in front of Miranda. Hindi pwedeng pasundot-sundot ka dahil pag nalagpasan ka niya, maraming magagawa si Denok. Just stay in front of him and guard him honestly.
Ballesteros to Artadi. They weave it back over to Celis. Artadi na naman na libre para 3. Mintis yan para kay Paul. And easy with that rebound. Denok forward pass to R.R. Garcia. The sophomore all the way into the paint. Ballesteros for the board. Artadi dadalhin sa kanto. Iikot muna ng Blackwater ang bola. Paundo on the move. Gets it back to Gamalinda. Miranda shutting that baseline on Bam Bam. 5 to shoot. Gamalinda shoots over Tenok. Pinisi clears the board.
Still a very good shot. A nice post-up play for him. He had the height advantage. Plus, he really is a guy that knows how to post and take out that fadeaway jump shot of his.
Garcia waiting for the rest of his energy cola to get into their spots. Pick mula kay Mick. Garcia down the middle. Buta tayo nakabot kay Ballesteros. Mick Pinisi, no other recourse but to give up the duty foul.
Tama ka. And that was what Ballesteros was noted for. Protecting the paint. If you cannot score, at least you have to give me the defense and the rebounding.
Another look at that big block from Jason Ballesteros.
Good timing. Talagang imbangan niya yung dating ng bola.
Blackwater with a chance to add to their 2 points so far. Paundo from the baseline. Mintis lang.
Blackwater has had good shots at the basket. They just cannot bear it. Arcadi had 2 open looks. Gamalinda had 2 good looks. Robbie had a layup. You know, he just can't. It's a nice steal. 2 and 1.
That pass on the part of Garcia.
Nice pass.
Paundo on the finish. Unselfish play on the part of the elite. Uchkoy Banal not liking what he is seeing so far. Maagang timeout ang ire-request nila dito with 7:15 still remaining in quarter number 1.